You can speak, Zach.
I can't see myself properly. Hello, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yo, my people, how's everyone doing? Good, lovely. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you, bro?
I am absolutely spectacular, if I'm honest. I'm doing very well.
You still got
How's
the football
everything?
shirt behind you as well.
I know, man. Look, every week we're gonna have like a little collection now. I think I'm showing off at this point. And look, and to be fair,
What's this
today
one? What's this one?
that's this thing, my brother.
Oh, almost.
It is, isn't it? How's everything, man?
Alhamdulillah, man. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. So, current events. What do we do with current events usually? Tell me, man. To anyone that's joined right now. To anyone that's joined, yeah. Number one is a tune, yeah, 100%. But to anyone joining right now, give me, usually in the like interviews or like a job interview or something like that, they say describe yourself in one sentence. Yeah, describe current events in one sentence. If you can.
Very informative, but jokes.
That's not one sentence. That's two words. In one sentence, describe what we do. In one sentence, describe what we do here at current events.
Informative with some banter.
That's it. Informative with some banter. Anyway, and now I'm going to go straight into the RC. We've got a few people already coming in. Sir Pil S. Dot has said current events with exclamation and the bold letters.
Where's the explanation mark?
No, the exclamation in but yeah, anyway, I'm going to go straight into the theme tune, and that is current events. This is current events.
Current events.
Why is your hair wet?
I just had a shower, man. Is that okay?
You're looking fresh, man. You're looking fresh. Beric.
Thank you, bro.
All right, go on.
Go on.
Somebody just said to me, bro, do you have a wardrobe?
Wait. What are you eating today?
I will be eating food.
What did you bring with you? What have you brought with you? With you today?
Mayo and cheese shall be coming at in the period in this live in the letter. Okay. Anyway, so someone's just said, bro, do you have a wardrobe? I don't know why they're trying to violate me, to be fair, but I don't know why. Or genuinely being serious, I don't know why they're trying to violate me. I like to put my stuff out here. I wanted the backdrop.
You like the number 5. You like the number 5, don't you?
I know, you can see it. Genuinely, all I is that. You know what? Let me to anyone that understands football or has watched football. It's very iconic to me because of one player, and that is my favorite ever, Zinedine Zidane, mate. And Balat has just said, actually, we're apparently the highlight of their week. So thank you very much for that.
Appreciate that.
It's very nice. Anyway, we are okay. I'm pretty sure we have some things.
Yeah,
we have some. Yeah, we do, don't we? Where are our articles? So there are articles for this week. Am I wrong? Am I right, my brother?
You're right, my brother.
What's going on, mate?
What's been happening?
You look like you're thinking about something.
I'm just making sure these are all charged up.
Oh, okay, just in case. Go on, talk to me. You know what? Firstly, huh?
Would you like to win a pair of these?
I would love to. How could I win a pair of AirPods?
You tell me. How could you? Or how could someone in the audience win a pair of AirPods?
Oh well, somebody in the audience can win a pair of AirPods if you watched a video on the Freshly Grounded page about us trying to reach 100,000 subscribers. Anywho, so
all right, we got the articles.
We do have the articles. Yes, we do have the articles.
We've just been sent the articles.
All right.
So do you want me to read the first one?
Please do. Take it away, my brother. Also, little side note. I think somebody asked me last week, but I drink Starbucks Frappuccino Mocha. It's very nice for you. It's good for you, man. Trust me. Gives you a bit of energy and a bit of buzz. Buzzy. What are you waiting for, mate? Am I done?
No. Okay. Cool. So this one's from the Mirror. Can
you see
this
yourself?
one's titled. Yes. This one's titled "Customers Spot Hilarious Reviews Sneaked Onto Restaurants' Advertising Leaflets."
Okay.
Fuha, restaurant based in Wanneroo, Australia, used customer reviews to advertise its food, but diners were quick to spot they weren't all glowing recommendations. It's not unusual for businesses to promote glowing reviews from previous happy customers in an attempt to persuade others to give it a go. The cherry-picked nature of the testimonies chosen to feature means we usually don't bother reading them in full, and one Chinese restaurant has taken full advantage. Fuha, based in Wanneroo, Australia, handed out leaflets to attract new customers, but some potential diners spotted a few hilarious additions to the advert. The flyer features a full side of customer feedback, including all the usuals you would expect to see, such as "You're the best, thank you, Fuha," and "Highest standard of quality ingredients, the best around." But for those who took their time to read it in full, they've also thrown in a few less than complimentary reviews, including "I ordered fried rice without prawns, but I got a lot of prawns in my rice. I need a refund."
Food is bland and tasteless. Wait, so I'm confused. So what
Hidden
did
in
they
it.
do? So,
Yeah,
so they put a post.
so they've
So
obviously
they put a
they've
poster
handed
up.
out leaflets. No, they've
Yeah.
handed out leaflets with customer reviews at the back, but some of the reviews weren't so positive. And people were
Why
just
would you
confused
do
as to
that?
why they would do it. Yeah.
Why would you do that? To be fair, it does mean they're honest.
They made it to the news, so
That's a good thing.
it
It's
is
Chinese
worth
food.
it. Yeah.
Chinese food, isn't it? You're a bit of a
Yeah.
Chinese food type of guy, aren't you, mate?
Not really. Are you?
Come on, mate. Walk to walk, and what's that place
There you
in
go.
Victoria?
Walk to walk. No?
No, that's the one in. I think one of those called Walk to Walk, and another one. Anyway, so wait, you're not. I swear you are a bit of a Chinaman.
Nah, man. I
You're
ain't.
not.
Nah.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite like dish? International dish.
Pizza and fish fingers.
You're violating now. You're violating, man. Apparently Arsenal are 2-1 up, 2-1 down. It's really sad right now. I want to cry, but it is what it is. But yeah, man. So what's going on, man? Man, I had putting it on the poster, saying that yeah, put. Man, were hit. Oh, I'm confused.
Man, I'm heating it up. So you're alone for a minute. Go ahead.
But yeah, man. I don't know. What do you think about that? Would you do that if you had a restaurant?
No, I would not.
Master copy and paste job, lol. No proof. It's true. Allah, it's true.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, they're bothered changing the sizes and the fonts, but not checking the actual message. Maybe
no, they
I don't know.
They definitely meant to leave it there. That's the thing. They definitely meant to leave it there.
To be fair, it's representative of what people actually think, regardless of bias and anything like that. So you gotta give it to them. But from a business point of view, I don't really understand it. They might have thought,
yeah,
I don't know, something about it.
Anyways, do you want to move on to the next article, Mr. Zak?
Well, actually, there is an article that I saw today, and I think it's quite interesting. So, buy now, pay later firms such as Klarna face stricter controls. So, basically, I'm pretty sure you've seen finance, specific type of finance, where it's like you buy something, you pay later. I think the majority of places that do this is usually like Argos, Currys and PC World, and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
the majority is like for electronics and stuff like that. Anyway, so there's been fears over young shoppers' debts mean buy now, pay later firms such as Klarna will face more scrutiny by regulators. These services, offered through major retailers, allow people to split payments, as I said, and apparently the majority of them are aged 18 to 24 or 25 to 36. So like 75% of the whole population. Meaning people are basically buying whatever, not being able to buying what they can't afford, and struggling to pay it back. And it was always going to happen, to be fair. Yeah, it was always going to happen.
It says 90% of transactions involve fashion and footwear, and 75% of the users are female.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It's Panama.
Mm.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. To be fair, with stuff like this, I've always stayed away from it. I don't know about
Yeah.
you. I think
You can't afford it, don't buy it.
Yeah, and someone was having a conversation. I think Faisal was having a conversation about this recently, if I remember clearly, about finance. And obviously, in essence, it's good because it means you can get what you want. Oh no, now I remember. That's it. Faisal had it was a few months ago. It was having on an episode of Ali Abdal. So it was that I don't know if you know him. Do you know Ali Abdal?
No.
YouTuber. So he talks about like his like life coach type thing and like psychology and very smart brother. Anyway, he was saying basically that financing isn't the smartest move. Like I know in essence it's like you get what you want without having to like save up for it and stuff like that. But in the long run,
down the line,
yeah, in the long run, it'll affect you. And I can't lie, I've personally speaking, I learned that the hard way. I remember once I took out a contract. I took out a contract. Basically, I wanted a new phone. Yeah, I wanted. Yeah, I wanted a new phone. And I was already tied down with a contract of about £30 a month. And I remember I got the new phone, and in order for me to upgrade to that new phone, I had to pay extra £50. I ended up paying £85 a month. And I was like, yeah, it's calm, cool. I don't have the money to buy it outright. I don't have a grand to buy the phone outright, but let me just do it that way. Fast forward a year, and it's probably one of the worst decisions of my life. Wallahi, genuinely being serious, probably one of the worst decisions of my life, because it's like you can't afford something, and every month when that money comes out of your account, it's just added expenses for something that you don't really value anymore. And I don't know.
And you're paying for something. You're paying for something that doesn't even that's depreciated in its value. So like, if it was worth, let's say how much, £1,000 when you took it out, but a year later you're still paying for it and it's worth 600.
Yeah, well, 100%. But I don't know what you think. What do you think about cars? Because I know a lot of people finance cars. There's two different ones. I think there's a PCP one or PT something like that, and there's another one where obviously one's interest, one's non-interest.
I read somewhere.
Yeah, go on.
I read somewhere where like I heard that rich people don't actually finance cars. They think it's a waste of money, and that they actually lease cars instead. And leasing a car means basically you're paying a certain amount, which is not too much. Just say £200 to £300. This is for like a luxury car, by the way.
Yeah,
it's a really nice car, and like a Range Rover or an E-Class. You're paying like a few hundred a month. And then let's say you have it for about 2-3 years. At the end of that contract, you just return the car. And the reason why they did that, exactly. If they want to if they want to stop, they can stop. But if they want to upgrade and carry on, they'll probably get a better deal. They'll do that. And the reason is because financing a car, let's say you finance a car, its original value, let's say, was about £40,000.
Yeah.
The moment you take it out, the moment you take it for a drive, that depreciates straight away. The moment it leaves the showroom, it's going to go down to about, you say 30, 38, 37.
Yeah,
And the more that you use it, and the more that new models are coming out, the more that the value of the car will depreciate. And let's say at the end of the sum, so for example, 3 years later, you're going to be left with a car which is worth about 20 grand, maybe about that, maybe less.
So think about it,
depending on the condition. Depending on the condition. So what would you do with that car? You can sell it off, and then you're going to be left with, if you're lucky, 20 grand. But let's say that means you've basically lost 20 grand because that car originally was 40 grand.
Yeah.
So if you just took that depreciation amount and just split it up into the months that you had the car, it works out cheaper to have leased the car in the first place. Do you understand? So basically, leasing a car, you're only paying for the depreciation amount, and then so how much the amount of the car depreciates. So you don't have to bother, selling the car afterwards and maintaining it and whatnot. Do you understand?
Yeah. No, that's banging.
I think we've gone off topic though, isn't it?
No, it's still on the same topic. But I think financially speaking, you're saying the best option out of all of them is to lease the car.
I read somewhere. I read somewhere that someone said that rich people don't buy anything that
they can't afford.
That you can drive, that you can go and see with. I don't know. That's what I read somewhere, that they don't really buy things like cars and stuff like that. Rather, they'll just lease it and they'll put their investment in things elsewhere.
That's what I was gonna say.
People who are a bit poor, people who don't make as much money, but they want to live that lifestyle, they waste their money on things like cars, and that way they're not able to do things like invest their money into the microphone, which is about to fall down on the floor.
That never happened before. No, but you're right. They say no, that's it. I think someone put it in the comments. They was talking about designer clothes. Yeah, I see that stupid. But there's that famous quote that says, "Designer clothes are made for what?" Some people and they say designer clothes are made for the wannabe rich, not the rich.
You can say that. Designer clothes are for people that like the way they dress and want to look good. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you like that,
I know why they're hitting love. You're a bit of a fashionista, my brother. I got you, man. Listen, if you want to know,
far from it, bro. Far from it. No, honestly, bro, far from it. But I know that there's people in the history of Islam, for example, like Imam Malik, rahimahullah. He used to take pride into what he wore, and obviously he didn't ever go excessive in things that he bought, but he bought good quality clothes and like made sure I'm saying, like, when he was reading hadith, he'll be wearing the best of clothes and have the best of perfume, and you understand?
Yeah, إنما النظافة من الإيمان. The hadith is obviously from the Prophet as well. إنما النظافة من الإيمان, and cleanliness is from Iman, and like being beautiful, beauty is from the Iman as well.
Allah is beautiful and Allah loves beauty. You say that in Arabic. Allah Jamalu yuhibbul Jamil. You get it?
Allahu Jamil. No, you did it the other way. Allahu Jamil yuhibbul Jamal.
Okay, there you go. Are you sure?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it is 100%. We're doing translation today, my brother.
Did you get it?
Huh?
12 ways.
No, it's banging. But yeah, no, it's true though. But honestly speaking, let me ask you something actually. What would you, if you had money, let's say disposable income of about $1,000 a month, that you had already paid all your debts and stuff like that, what would you spend your money on?
Spend?
Yeah.
So not saving it?
Yeah, what would you spend? I'm saying you have $1,000 spending money.
So I can't save it. I can only spend it.
You can't save it. What are you spending it on a month?
And I can live without it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you've got $1,000 where you could just do whatever with it, because alhamdulillah, whatever you want with it.
FIFA points. No, I'm joking.
We're talking financially speaking here. If you want to grow to a level, what would you put your money in?
Personally, for me, I would invest it in something like my football team, Maghreb FC. Reason being is because we don't have funding, so we fund ourselves. So if I did have $1,000 a month just lying there, I'll probably invest it, because I see potential for it to grow and that investment to come back to me. Obviously, not everyone runs a football team, so it just depends on what you like. So some people like baking, maybe they'll invest their money in there, get some better equipment, pay for like promos online. That way that their investment is coming back. I feel like if you had $1,000 just there, you're gonna put it into like a side hobby, innit? Which obviously bring back some money as well. You
touched on a point that I actually want to speak about. So you've just basically said that you invest it back into the football team that you're part of, right?
Yeah.
Why?
I just said I see potential in on a business level FIFA points. So yeah, I see potential in like for example, FIFA points. Like I can spend money on FIFA points and it won't come back. I won't see that money again. But with the football team, go on.
Okay, are you investing in a football team because of the fact that you're going to gain financial gain, or is it because of what that's going to do for the people that you're with?
Yeah, it's largely to do with the fact that it's going to help the people that are part of the project. Okay. I thought that was obvious, but obviously in the process of it helping other people, it will also help yourself. You understand? Like you obviously more exposure for the team, more recognition, more opportunities. That's where I'd invest it if I had the money. And I'm at the age right now. But if I was older, it'd probably be a different. Probably just invest in.
That's interesting. Let's put a question back to the audience.
Property.
Yeah, 100%. So let's put a question babe property.
Yeah.
Just like
let's ask them. Yeah.
Do you remember a few episodes ago where we had that house, the haunted one? Do you remember? It was talking about investment in every episode. Anyway, as I was saying,
that what you invested in?
No, you know what? I'd invest in
property.
No, I wouldn't. If I had the money, yeah, I'd invest in property. But I'd actually invest in
Bitcoin.
Assets, yeah. A lot halal assets. But let's not go down that route. Halal assets. But yeah, anyway. Yeah. Let's I actually want to put this question out to the chat. What would you guys spend your money on if you had money on the side? So for example, I know like whether it's a side hustle or a business or something like that, what would you guys I think the comments there or there. All right, so invest in a business. So interior texture, or to be fair, interior texture, you might be doing interior work. Food, Hamza
interior
says
texture. What?
Yeah, interior architecture. I think that's what it is. So Hamza says food, mashallah. Okay, so you want to care about your body and you probably eat healthy. Sadaqah is the best investment ever.
You know what? I was gonna say sadaqah, but I wanted to be honest as well. Like that's probably like the first thing I'd think about at this age. But yeah, it comes onto charity anyway, innit? Because you're helping the community.
Okay, you just put something out there. So why what about this age?
Because this age, you have less responsibilities, bro. So you're not taking care of anyone apart from maybe others in your family, but mostly yourself. If you don't have children, but once you have children, then obviously you're taking care of another human being.
Okay, what about them?
And you got to make sure that they live comfortably. So you know what I'm saying, like you're investing in things that benefit your family. So property, you're looking at things that like property is probably the main one, bro, because that's something that only appreciates in value. It doesn't depreciate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, mashallah, that's banging, man. So,
banging, man.
Like I said, I wanted to invest in the spray washer.
Invest in a spray washer for the bar.
What's that about? What's that about? A spray washer? That? I don't know if you're gonna make any money back.
I think I know what he's talking about.
There's a few people that have said different things. So I've seen Sadaqah obviously. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to speak about. Okay, so you're saying that you'd invest your money right now because you have less of a responsibility, yeah? Okay, now I know what it is. That thing there.
I don't think that's worth $1,000 though.
Oh, do you have that at home?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Can't I? Don't still.
Do you?
Anyway, don't cancel me. No, don't. Don't cancel me.
No, I'm not gonna cancel you. Don't worry.
Someone actually just said starting off a podcast with no equipment. That's actually quite interesting. Obviously, I'd say speak to people that actually genuinely, but I'd say speak to people that actually have done that before. But yeah, wallahi, you know what I would say? Do invest your money in things that make you happy. I know it's very cliche, but genuinely things
that's what I mean. Like it's a side hobby, bro. Like something that's 100%. A side hobby. That's why I said like that's a big reason why I said like the football thing. Because some people they might not have one, but I'm sure they can find one. Like I wasn't always in love with football. It's something that came only a few years ago. And if you like it, you become obsessed with it. Like if you have a side hobby, like let's say you're going to uni and you're doing something on the side and you love it, you become obsessed with it. And it drives you to become productive.
صح. No, you're right. But what was I going to say? Have you ever found managing finances hard?
Yeah.
Like, do you find it easy or hard? Why? what's the biggest thing that you'd say that makes you manage finances in a difficult way, or makes it difficult for you to manage your finances?
What, now or before?
Whenever.
Okay, so when I was at university, I know a lot of people would have like savings and stuff, but me, the way I saw it was like, okay, I'm at university right now. It don't make sense to be saving, but like it's amazing if you do. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're saving, it's amazing. But I would have rather have just lived comfortably, had what I needed to have at the time, and then once I graduate, that's when I focus on saving, and that's what happened. So when I graduated, started working, that's when I started to look into savings and open up other accounts and just saving. That's no, I don't regret it. I don't.
Why?
Because I think I made the right decision for myself at the time. Like I was like, it didn't make sense for me to save while I was at uni because I'm studying. There's things that basically money will come later on, and I can save.
No, fair enough.
But there were some people at uni who as soon as they graduated or even before they graduated, they wanted to do things like travel and get married. And you know what? That's something I wanted to do. I wanted to travel.
Yeah.
You thought I was going to say get married, didn't it?
Sign along those lines.
I wanted to travel. That's the thing. When I was at uni, I was. You're like me as well. Remember you were saying the other day you like to travel.
I love traveling. Yeah.
That costs money, bro. If you're really about your savings, then you wouldn't do things like go travel 5 times a year, 6 times a year. Understand?
Do you know what? I feel like
you know who's good at this? Do you know who's good at giving advice about like savings and that? There's this guy called Gary V.
Oh, Gary Vaynerchuk.
That guy, he always talks about saving and living rough. Me personally, I didn't want to live rough.
Yeah.
I wanted to get by, and I'm saying like enjoy myself.
Be comfortable.
Then think about saving later on. Some people might not agree.
So there's a bit. 100%. So a few people have said you should spend your money at things that
benefit you,
on things that that last long. I think that's what. Yeah, that lasts long. So AE has said no. So No Comment Podcast said I'd save the money and travel, inshallah, one day. A lot of people.
There you go.
Interested.
Umrah, travel, Hajj, get married. That's the sort of things that you think about when you're at uni and you're saving up because you want to do those sort of things.
Okay, mashallah.
You get me? Bro,
do you know who's good?
How many articles have we read?
2, but you know what? I want to pull this. So I actually want to put this.
We'll move on.
I remember I answered this question, on the podcast I had with Faisal, and I want to push this question on you. You were talking about marriage, on a young age, So what is it that drives a person, do you think personally, to want to obviously make that decision, save that money, and get married at a young age? You said people that there were some people in university that had that already in their mind.
Yeah, no, it depends on the person. It depends on the person, really. Like getting married young isn't for everyone. We can see that. But it is for some people. Like some people, like that's all they wanted to do, and once they did that, they just felt like it helped them to become a better version of themselves. You get it? Whereas some people, they look at it the other way and they're like, okay, I need to become the best version of myself, then get married.
Yeah.
So it just depends on the person. It depends on the
person.
What
do you think?
Their culture. What do I think personally for me?
Yeah.
I'm
stitching.
You're doing mad thing right now. This guy trying to troll. Are you trying to troll me, bro? Look at this guy.
I was just asking, bro. But for you speaking, I'm just saying for you.
In the hot seat.
Which part is better? Which part is better for you?
What's better?
Be the best version of your.
Personally, bro, I feel like as a man, I feel like I want to be comfortable and stable and alhamdulillah, like, confident in the ability of being able to be in a relationship and get married before I even approach the father. You understand? Because back in when I was at uni, I was like, imagine like you know, going up to someone's father. This is just my thoughts, innit? I'm not saying this is the right thing, but back when I was at uni, I was just thinking like, oh, imagine going to a father and still saying I'm still at uni, I still live with my mum and dad. You know, I still take the train to uni. Like for me, that just didn't make sense for me. But for some people, it does. You get, for some people, it does make sense to do that because, like I said, some people get married to, you know, grow together, innit? But personally, I feel like there's a certain amount of growth that you have to do by yourself, and then, you know what I'm saying, like you can go ahead with the marriage thing. What about you though? What's your train of thought?
Listen, I asked. You don't get to ask me. Thank you very much.
No, I do get to ask you. What's this, an interview?
No, but
Q&A.
yeah. Huh? No, I actually genuinely wanted to know your opinion. For me, myself, I a bit of both. I like the whole.
A bit of both.
Yeah, I like a bit of both.
It depends who you are.
Yeah, everyone's different, like I said.
It depends on the type of person you are. It depends on your culture, your age, your upbringing, you know, the friends that you have around you. And you know what? For some people, bro, it can be fard for them to get married. You know what I'm saying? Like for them, it's very advised for them to get married. I mean, for some people, it can be advised for them, you know, to not get married and work on themselves and then get married after after they've developed into the person they want to be before getting married. But anyways, bro, next article, because the scene is getting kind of hot.
I got you reading the next one. I read the last one.
Okay, give me a sec. You did the Klarna one, yeah, from BBC.
Yeah, just don't hop me up with the next one, please.
Ooh.
Well, you're on to me.
I'm on to you still. Okay. Yeah, we read that one already. Do you think there's another red card?
Yeah, I know. Carry on. There is. There's 2 red cards right now. I don't know what's going on. We're talking about the Arsenal game, by the way, if anyone was asking. But go on, carry on.
So this is from the Independent, so this is a bit more formal. So Facebook denies allegations that it is controlling the minds of its users following algorithm scandals. Ooh, interesting. Facebook also denied that it is the chief cause of rising polarization, as CEO Mark Zuckerberg pledges to the platform. So Nick Clegg, Facebook's vice president. So Nick Clegg is the vice president of Facebook Affairs. Wait, no.
Is it the actual Nick Clegg or is it someone else?
Yeah. Because look, they'll bring up a picture. They'll bring up a picture. It's Nick Clegg.
What? Lib Dem?
Yeah, bro. He was the head of his party.
Yeah, ex-Lib Dem.
2011 or something.
He was it was the coalition party between the Lib Dems in 2010 with
Do you remember what year that was?
Yeah, it was 2010.
I met this guy, you know.
Swear?
Yeah, I met him in some school.
How comes?
He came to visit and he spoke to me and he interviewed and I was on the news. I ain't gonna lie, it was for naughty kids.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What? Why were you naughty?
Nah. You know what it is? It was like a center. I went to a center, innit? A behavioral center. And then he came and he'd done like an interview with like all the kids there.
Okay.
Interesting, innit? Even Boris Johnson came one time to my school.
What was he saying?
He came. It was when they released the Boris bikes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. But what do you mean? I'm actually I want to know, Silo. What do you mean behavioral center? What were they doing for behavioral center? Because we were talking last week actually about.
I just used to get distracted a lot in my lessons, so I found it hard to concentrate. I used to kind of fiddle a lot as well, and that kind of distracted other people around me. So, you know, they tried a lot with me, and obviously one of the things that they tried is sending me to another school for a year.
Okay, what did they do? So what?
So I went to a center where in the center it was a lot of therapy, and I used to find that so annoying because I was like, I don't need this. Like, I was just messing around in school. Like, I don't need to be here because there was other people that actually really had some proper anger problems and stuff, innit? But it was fun. Like, it was fun for a while, but I would have rather been to school, innit? And that's the reason why when I went back to school, you know, I focused a lot more, and I was careful of how I was, you know, behaving in school, because
You don't know what you have until you lose it. You don't know what you have until you lose it. Yeah,
for real. I wanted to be in the playground with my friends, but I was here in the center talking about why I think I'm distracting other people. You know, that therapy stuff, man.
Is it? How do you like writing stuff in that?
Yeah, like draw how you feel and all that.
You know what? I was actually having this conversation. I had a meeting today. Yeah,
that's something the council. You probably like are into. You like that stuff, innit? Like drawing therapy and stuff like that. Like, you know, the drawing therapy thing. Art therapy. You like art therapy, right?
I think it's beautiful, and I think anyone that does it is beautiful. I think it's just amazing. Genuinely speaking, I was having a conversation today. Actually, with members of the council, not far from
calligraphy and all them people there. You know what I'm talking about? Arabic calligraphy.
Yeah, stuff like that.
It's like what's behind me.
That's Wallace and Gromit. No, that's D. I think that's Dino. The something like that. Anyway, Mohim, what was I saying?
I don't think that's what it is, bro. But
what was you saying? What was it called? Do you remember when they used to have like them books and you pick out a person and you have to what's his name, man?
Where's Wally? Where's
Wally? That's what I thought that was. Where's Wally? That's it. It's not that, is it?
It's not.
All right, fair enough. Anyway, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You're talking about art therapy, bro.
Yeah, and I was having a conversation with members of the council today, and they were talking about incorporating art therapy into they're talking about art therapy into
schools,
like children and like schools and stuff like that, and trying to like start events and stuff. But I personally think it's amazing, and it actually does work. It's just like you said, that what you said before, how you used to feel saying, "Oh, I thought that therapy stuff, this, that, bro." That I think, I don't know about you, but it's more apparent in men. So we see it as like doesn't work, this, that, but it does work. Let's be real, it
definitely works, bro. That's why I said that's something you would like, because I remember you were doing like in the lockdown. I remember you were doing some art as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, I just got what you said. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next article.
Wait, I think this. Wait, I didn't even finish this one.
Oh, I finished. Go
on. So Nick Clegg. Where's Nick Clegg? Where did the article go? Give me a second. Where is he? You know what? I can't find him, so let's move on.
Let's go on. We move on to more important news.
More important news. This is from the important news. This is the Daily Record.
Go on.
I haven't read an article from him before. So, giant snake loose in Greenock streets leave locals rattled. In a video, a man with a distinct West Coast accent can be heard saying, "Look at the size of it." What accent is that? West Coast. Do you have to do a West Coast accent?
Man,
look at the size of it.
Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, snakes found in Greenock. So, showing pictures of massive snakes in a Scots town have left locals rattled. Images on social media circulating today appear to show the huge creatures on the ground by
high-vis clad workers. Scotland, by the way. It's Scotland.
Oh, all right. Do a Scotland accent then.
Scottish accent. I got a Scottish accent. I can't do it.
No, that was good.
All right, go on.
What would you do if you saw a snake? Whoa! That is massive.
I saw it. You know, actually, I was in a cab. I was in a cab. Shining. I was in a cab. Yeah.
In a cab.
This time last week. Yeah, this time last week. And the cab driver was Brazilian, and obviously Brazil wasn't known for the majority of things. Is not number one known for football. Number two is known for an Amazon rainforest. I was having a conversation with him. I was like, "It looks beautiful. This, that. I'd love to go there." And he goes to me, "Yeah, okay, you'd love to go there. A lot of people do, or a lot of tourists do, and they talk about that in the favelas and stuff like that." And he was like to me, "Wait until you hear about anaconda." I was like, what do you mean anaconda? I was like, I swear it's like the stuff that you find in the desert and it's like about this big. He's like, oh yeah, you think it's that big? Yeah, cool. He shows me a picture. Wallahi, 15 meters long, bro. The anaconda. Where's the camera? Sorry, but the 15 meters long. Not like this.
I don't think that's 15, but
15 meters long. Yeah, I kid you not. You're showing me videos. They break up animals and they churn them up and eat all of their bones. It's when I mean animals, I'm saying, you know, that snake is on the floor and they're like very few things, like they're not as big as everything else. Well, like, bro, they could break. What they do is they break like lambs, like sheep, and eat it up.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
There are people who call these snakes their beloved pets, apparently, according to Avils. But yeah, man, this I don't know. Would you ever have a pet snake?
I don't know how it ended up in Scotland though. But you know, with pet snakes, bro, like you have like the pet ones are small and like they'll be in like a glass box. It's like having a fish in it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying throw some food there, but you don't really mess with it or you don't really bring it out. But I think there are some cool snakes where like you can, like if you go to Marrakesh, bro. If you go to Marrakesh,
the ones that dance.
You see that. I haven't ever seen that before. But yeah, I think there is such thing as that. But like they'll give you the snake, they'll put it around your shoulders and stuff. You could take pictures with it.
Well, you know what? I was actually going to ask a question. Islamically speaking, I think from what I know, reptiles that you can't have them as a pet. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody knows this, but from what I know, Islamically speaking, you can't have them as a pet.
Reptiles.
Because reptiles, yeah. So that's snakes, lizards, chameleons and stuff. I from what I know. But yeah, that's a bit crazy, my brother.
Crazy.
Hey, did these ones change color in that? Because I know a few of them change color.
They shed skin.
They do. They shed skin, and apparently, the skin they shed is huge.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway. I think we'll move straight on, and this is where I'll start talking. All right, now, and this is for all of my travellers that are outside of the UK. So, the UK government announces mandatory hotel quarantine for returnees from 30 red zone countries. The UK government, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, announced that travellers arriving back to the UK from red zone designated countries will have to undergo mandatory hotel quarantine and their own cost, and policies are currently trying to be worked out. Basically, 30 countries out in the world in the red zone, and if you come back from them, you have to quarantine at your own cost. And apparently it's like £50-60 a day for 10 days. So that's £600
minimum. £50 minimum.
£50-60 a day minimum. That's £600 basically that you're gonna have to spend to travel. It's actually crazy.
That's after you've travelled. So you've come back now, and that's an extra 600 minimum that you're going to spend. So don't travel, basically.
I think from what I've learned recently, obviously they put. You know what? I was on a walk with a friend on the weekend. Shout out my guy Zak. And he told me something, and I didn't believe it at first. And then I looked into it and I saw it. Basically, you know what they're going to do? From what I've seen, and these were rumors first, but apparently it actually has happened. They put it into law that summer holidays are cancelled. So you cannot leave the country this summer, apart from 3 reasons. Number 1, education. Number 2, medical. So anything to do with you going to seek treatment or anything like that. And the third one being business. Yeah, business or work. Yeah. And apparently you need a letter confirmation. It's called a written declaration. So it's a letter confirmation from the Home Office, which has left us in a bit of a pickle, lads. But yeah, man. Anyway, as I was saying.
So no Algeria for Bendif.
Oh, don't remind me, bro. It's not the first year.
Yeah, I was reading the article. It says like, so basically the conclusion of the whole article is saying that the rules will become stricter, more thoroughly enforced in the UK, probably starting as soon as next week. So like, they're saying that passengers should be prepared to provide a declaration about their travel and also expect to be forced into a costly quarantine upon return. The list of countries classified as red zones can be very well expanded at any time. So that means more countries can be added to the list.
Yeah. So apparently they're adding them as time goes on. It's sad, man. It's sad. Like I said, I feel like every single episode we talk about COVID because this is what's going on right now, and it does infringe our how do I say it? It infringes. What's the word? Not beliefs. But it infringes our freedom. That's it. Freedom.
Freedom.
And and may Allah make it easy for us. I mean, let's not forget that. May Allah grant us the opportunity to be able to travel without there being any restrictions. And yeah, man. Anyway, on that note.
So wait. What about like things like deployments and charities and stuff like that? Do you think they'll allow them to go?
From what I know, if it's under work, they would.
And also, why do you have to quarantine at a hotel and not at home?
That's every other country in the whole world was doing this apart from the UK, and now they've only implemented it now.
So because you can't quarantine at home.
Yeah, because you'll infect other people if you have it. Do you understand? So if you're at home, you're gonna infect your mum, your dad.
So you have to quarantine at a hotel, and you can't be in contact with anybody at the hotel.
No one for 10 days. I think that's the smartest move. If we talk
10
about
days only.
10 days, yeah. Because if we talk about trying to neutralize this virus and trying to keep it as contained as possible. Today I was reading as well, yeah. You know, in the Isle of Man, they are COVID free.
Yeah.
The Isle of Man, there's only 2 countries in the world, well, 2 states in the world that are
When
COVID
did you
free.
read that?
It was this morning. So the Isle of Man COVID free, and the way they did it was they froze out the virus. So what you do is completely shut the borders. Think about it logically. You shut the borders off completely. You have everyone at home in a lockdown period. Everyone that's in hospital, hospitalize them, and then obviously after a period of time, the virus goes. Put everyone back in their houses. Close the borders. No one's allowed in and out. And before you know it, you're COVID free. And like Ayla said, and that's another thing I was going to say. Apparently, we shouldn't expect anything to get back to normal for the next 2 years. I read that the other day as well, which actually, I asked this actually to one of my friends that's a health analyst, health expert analyst, and who works for for the ONS, Official National Statistics, and he said it himself. He was like, the reason being, and you know, there was a lot of optimism. The vaccines are coming out, this that. It's gonna be amazing. But the thing is, us in the UK, we're one of the best in the world when it comes to vaccine rollouts and stuff like that. But we're forgetting that this virus is not just affecting the UK; it's affecting the whole world. And that freedom to travel, if you now open up and let people to go through different countries, is only going to affect it in the long run. So yeah, man. And yeah, like the other comment was saying, New Zealand is another one, and the way they did it was the exact same way. Shut the borders off. Don't let anyone in. See, New Zealand acted very quick, and our government didn't. And the way in which you do that is you shut the borders off completely. Don't let anyone in. Don't let anyone out. Treat the people that need to be treated, and then before you know it, bruv, you know, I was looking at a statistic here and a deal. Wallahi, and I tell you, New Zealand. I beg you, please take a wild guess how many deaths of coronavirus they have. Take a wild guess.
Overall.
Yeah, since the beginning. So it's been a year since the beginning. How many deaths?
It must be. Is it more? Is it less than 50? Is it less than 100,000?
Way less than 100,000. Take one guess.
50,000.
Way less than 50,000. That's it. One guess. You know what? Wait, I'm gonna put this in the comments. I'm gonna put this in the comments.
17,500.
Okay, that's your guess. Yeah, I'm gonna put this to the comments. Yeah, guys, please, if in the comments. No, it's not zero. But take a wild guess in the comments right now. Yeah, I'm gonna tell. I'll find the person that actually gets this right. Yeah. So in the comments, please tell me how many people you think, and the closest one will give them a shout out. Shout out, my brother. All right, cool. So I want to start seeing 100 deaths. Okay, that's the closest right now. 0. All right. 1.6 million. Okay. 10. We're getting closer. 1,000. We're getting closer.
Wow.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
And I think we have the answer. And the first one that I saw was from Arash Al-Mazi. And I don't know if you guys have checked online, but Arash Al-Mazi, yes, it is true. 25.
Arash
25 deaths. This is what I'm saying. 25.
He probably Googled it.
Yeah,
he did not guess.
Please tell me if you googled it or not. I hope you didn't. I genuinely hope you didn't. Oh my god.
Did.
People are searching apparently.
25. Yeah, that's
25 deaths. The whole period, which is sensational. Allahu Akbar, man. But yeah, that's that.
Not a lot of people travel out there.
A lot of people think it's, you know what, one of the main things that the government of here in the UK have said is because we're the global hub. And a few weeks ago as well, Piers Morgan's having a conversation with one of the MPs, and she was saying that one of the reasons why the death rate here is so vast is because, number one, we have one of the highest obesity levels, and we have one of the most aging populations, which isn't an excuse, because so does Germany. And Germany has one of the best in Europe when it comes to like deaths. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to know. And yeah, it's 25. Well done, everyone. But yes, my people. So we're going to go on to the next one. Go on, Nadir. Move on to the next one, please, my brother.
Okay, this article is brought to you by Lad Bible. The title is Dad Employed.
Remember, did you used to follow them on Facebook? Do you remember back in the day when they first came up?
No, they're doing. Well, they're big now.
Yeah,
they're featured on Freshly Grounded.
Yeah, my brother.
Anyways, cool. Let's go quick. Dad employed as COVID marshal reveals worst part of doing the job.
Yeah.
So, the coronavirus has hit us all in lots of different ways. Whether it's the passing of a loved one, a change in lifestyle, or the loss of a job. Everyone's been trying to deal with things in their own way. Take Ash, for example. The 41-year-old from Devon lost his job as a security guard when venues began to close back in March. With 2 young sons to provide for, he had to sort something out, and fast. He ended up applying for a job as a COVID marshal through an agency. The job description was fairly straightforward. To ensure the management and monitoring of all procedures implemented to deal with COVID-19 on an ongoing basis, including social distancing measures, keeping an eye out for large groups, and help companies keep their customers safe. Ash ended up being an ideal candidate because of his previous job, teamed with the fact that he already had an SIA badge. An SIA badge is basically like a security badge. With an average salary of 22 to 30,000. Depending on experience, location, hours, he knew he could make it work. But it's not been an easy start. Admitting some people think he's just there to be a party pooper. Armed with some names on a list, Ash set out on his first shift earlier this month. He says he's been well received for the most part, but has had a bit of abuse from passing cars. I mean, the high vis says COVID marshal probably doesn't help, but nothing compared to the experience that he had one weekend. Speaking to the Lad Bible, Ash explained, one Saturday I was put on to work at 6 p.m. just as the town starts to get busy. I opted not to wear my jacket this night purely to avoid any unwanted attention. So the Torquay town was extremely busy come around 11 p.m. That was when I was into a I went into a location and it was bedlam. There was no distancing, people dancing around, more than 6 to a table, groups and groups of people. I tried speaking to the manager and I wasn't taken seriously. He then proceeded to laugh it off with the punters and things got a bit nasty. Word spread across the bar and I had a fair number of drinks poured on me. It's really disappointing.
You're going in with this one, mate. Basically.
Yeah, it's really disappointing, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you know what? Obviously, it's people's jobs, isn't it?
He got violated though.
Yeah, but it's people's jobs. Let's be real. Like, I don't know. How did you feel about them? Have you seen them? All right. They're called. By the way, it depends what bar you're in.
No, I haven't ever seen
and I think here in London they're called C19 response teams.
Yeah.
They come in yellow fluorescent vests, the same way that the police do, and then they just go and check different buildings and see what's going on.
Yeah, listen to this though.
I can't lie. A lot of people right now are just asking about the cheese and meal. Literally, everyone right now is asking about cheese and meal.
I forgot all about it.
I can't lie.
Go fetch some cheese and meal. Go on, make it cool. Make it cool. Anyway, Ash said I was doing a walk along the establishments to check things were okay, and he said that there was a group of elderly that noticed my COVID marshal jacket and followed me. They thanked me for my work, trying to keep them safe so they can enjoy their retirement without being locked down. It was really lovely. So he's appreciated by the elders, but violated by the youngers.
Basically,
that's sad, man.
Yeah,
he's getting because his job is seen as like annoying or you know, a party pooper, like quoting the article. He gets a lot of abuse in it. It's kind of deep.
It's sad.
I wouldn't do that as a job. I couldn't do that.
No chance in a million years.
Anyway,
there's
a funny one. Hey, go get your cheese and mayo, and we're gonna talk about this article.
Okay, go. I'm going to
remind everyone. Has to do with food.
But 1 second, I'm going to remind everybody one more thing. Please, everybody, right now. Number one, Arsenal have just lost 2-1. It's unbelievable, and this is your reminder that and I do this every single time. Please, if you could, do support us here at Freshly Grounded with the super chat on your bottom left-hand corner. You see that little. You see right there where it has the little $sign? Support us with that. Wherever you can, may Allah bless you. We're on a journey to try and help the Ummah right now. Aren't we, Nadir Jabari?
Yes, we are.
This is the journey. And we're also on a journey to try and hit 100,000 subscribers. By what time? Ramadan, my brothers. Ramadan, my brothers. Okay, so please, if you could, man them. Brothers, mashallah, may Allah bless you, all of you lot. But do support us with the super chat on the bottom left-hand corner. No, I don't see it. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, cool. So, as I was saying, and also one more thing I was actually going to say to the comments. What would you like us to speak about? So, if there's anything in the week that you guys see, please do comment on the side and stuff and be like, what's your opinions on this? What's your opinions on that? And it will just help us to gain that conversation between both of us. Anyway, go on, Tuna. Tune
in. Listen, IFL Science say. By the way, they can email the articles that they want. There's an email.
So they can email articles. The email. I think it's going to be on the screen right now. But they can email articles on
freshlygrounded.com.
Perfect.
Very done. Very easy to remember. Hello at freshlygrounded.com. Cool. So IFL Science says that a lawsuit claims Subway's tuna sandwiches doesn't contain tuna. So Subway contests the claim and says their sandwiches contain little more than pure tuna and mayo. Sandwich chain Subway is facing a lawsuit alleging that it's, Subway's having a very bad time. I ain't seen a Subway in a while. I just don't see them popping anymore, man. When was the last time you went Subway?
About a few weeks ago.
You know what I'm saying? A few weeks ago. In my area, they're all closing down and stuff. Anyway, sandwich chain Subway is facing a lawsuit alleging that its tuna doesn't actually contain any tuna, according to the Washington Post. Subway, however, denies this and says their sandwich is made with real wild caught tuna. The recent lawsuit filed on January 21st in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California. This is serious stuff, man. Accuses Subway of misleading customers by indicating that certain foods on its menu contain tuna as an ingredient when they allegedly do not. The complaint claims to be based on the independent lab tests of multiple samples taken from Subway stores in California, which they say found the tuna sandwich filling was actually a mixture of various concoctions that do not constitute tuna yet have been blended together by
I don't know if you remember
the appearance of tuna.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember a few years ago. Yeah, Tesco was attacked as well.
Horse thing.
For the horse meat. Yeah,
that was a man.
Bro, let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah, I don't know if you guys eat.
It's not halal, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's not halal.
What is it?
What is it? Tesco, their lasagna wasn't halal.
Okay, and it was like everyone that ate the unhalal was eating it.
They found horse meat on their lasagna.
That's crazy, this panla. But even when you think about it, bro, like the cheap chicken shops and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Let's be real. Do you think that's meat? Majority of the time, that it's like pigeons. From what I've heard, stuff a lot.
No, I think it's chicken. I think it's chicken.
So,
Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that.
Some of them in my area, I've actually asked this question, but some of them in my area actually serve pigeons. Actually, a bit crazy, subhanAllah. But yeah, man. So Peel S was saying, I love the comment section. We love the comment section as well. We love the comment section, and the comment section is the comment section is the reason why we are alive. May Allah bless every single one of you in the comment section. Horse meat, yeah, we're talking about horse meat. Genuinely, it's a bit crazy. It's cheap chicken, apparently.
So
According to
Tesco was selling like beef lasagna, and they found out that it was in fact horse meat. This was this is years ago. This is when we was in school.
Yeah.
Pigeon? Nah.
Can
you do a pigeon impression? Can you do a pigeon impression?
Wait, what was that?
You do it.
What was that? That's an owl, bro.
Do like an action thing as well. Do it.
Oh, I know what you said. But yeah, I can't lie. What's your favorite animal?
I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite animal?
No.
You've heard it here first, guys. Nadir Jabari does not have a favorite animal. He's a very boring.
Horses and camels are cool though. Like you can ride on them and stuff.
Okay, so you like horses and camels. You could have just said that. Okay, that was an owl. See, Amani said it herself. She said, honestly, I don't know what is going on. But yeah, man. So you're saying, wait, horse and camel are your favorite animals?
What are you trying to say?
I'm just asking you what your favorite animals are.
What's your favorite?
Mine. Let me think about it. I actually know. You know what? Giraffe.
Why?
Because they're tall, and I'm a bit tall, and it
reminds you of you.
Something like that. No, but I'm joking. There's actually a reason behind it. Basically, it was the first animal. It was the first animal that I actually fed in my life, and it was back home in Nigeria, and I loved them.
Turtles are cool.
That and zebras.
I used to have a turtle, bro. I used to have a turtle at home.
So I think every North African had the turtle at home.
Yeah,
and then they pass away. How did yours die?
We went on holiday and we came back and it was dead. But I think someone was supposed to look after it and they didn't. I was so angry, bro. I was annoyed. Because you know what I used to do, bro? As a kid, I used to just go and just chill. It had the glass thing in it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a turtle. It's a tortoise. It was like the swimming turtle.
What's the difference? The huge one's the turtle, right?
They swim, bro. No, turtle was the one that on land.
Okay.
Tortoise, I think like they swim.
Okay. They get really old. Yeah, they do. I think they're one of the few animals that
feed it. I used to come feed it and just chill and just mess around with it.
Let me ask you a question. I found this out recently. I'm gonna put this to the comments as well. There's one animal, yeah. So butterflies, butterflies. How old do you think their lifespan is?
About 2 years.
2 years, yeah. Everyone else, what do you think the lifespan of a butterfly is?
2 months. 2 months.
No, the closest answer. The lifespan of a butterfly. What is the lifespan? Don't Google it. Don't Google it.
What was his name? Tell him not to Google it. I'm gonna Google it.
I don't want about that.
Yeah, tell him not to Google that.
What's the lifespan of a this is, I think, one of the shortest. There's this one, there's another one. What do you guys think the lifespan is?
And that's if it's not killed, right?
That's not killed, obviously. Yeah. So we've had a few that are close. So some people are like, some are like 24 hours, 24 years, 5 months, 1 day.
We have a winner.
Where? Couple of days. No, none of the above. None of the above. I haven't seen the right answer yet.
I saw the right answer, bro.
What was the right? Who? Oh, actually, wait. I think the first one was Safia. From what I remember. 30 days. Answer. Yeah, it's 1 month. 1 month. One of the I think there's another one. A dragonfly. That's it. A dragonfly is 2 weeks.
What do you mean, bro? It said 1 year.
My brother, it's 30 days. Lifespan of a butterfly.
Lifespan of butterfly.
It's 30 days.
12 months. But there's loads of
what.
butterflies. There's so many different types.
Okay, well, the one I was talking about was 30 days.
It's just 12.
But,
from egg to death, 12 months. That's what it says.
yeah, that's a bit.
Because like, remember, it's a caterpillar as well.
It starts as a caterpillar, right? And then it moves
that's
on.
a mad thing. Subhanallah. Like, how can one animal be two animals? Subhanallah, bro.
And it's yeah, and it's not even that. You know, when you think about it, they live for that short period of time, and we live for what could 60 to 80 years, basically. It's crazy, subhanallah. The only thing promised is death, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's a reminder, innit? But it's beautiful as well. Well, like you know, sometimes you just look at nature, you're just like, how did Allah create? How? It's just so beautiful. No, nothing else just makes sense. Everything just perfect. Look behind you. You got a little plant. SubhanAllah, alhamdulillah, Allah Akbar. Look right behind you. You got a little plant, some CO2. Get me, my brother.
It's a fake thing still. It's a fake thing, but you know what I'm saying?
It's a bug thing. It's a bug thing, my brother.
Yeah.
So Sir Peter just said, I've learned something today. Thanks for that. You're welcome. No problem. Here we are. Educational.
We learn about butterflies. We learn about what's the other one?
New Zealand.
25.
Yeah, that's it. See, we gained something. So you remember in school where they used to put right at the top LO, learning objective? That was the learning objective for today. That was our learning objective for today. And we finished that for this week.
Before you go, man, you were very smart to kind of distract us from the cheese and mayo.
Whoa.
But next week, I expect you to bring that with you.
And if not,
then I'm disappointed in you.
No, there has to be a forfeit. I don't know, like push-ups
no.
handstand or.
You have to give away a football shirt.
Allahu Akbar. I'll be real with you. I'd rather chop off a finger. Of your choice.
Go
on.
I'm lacking that. What's that yellow one? What's that yellow one over there?
Caesar. That one has a story behind it.
Okay.
That one has a story behind it. Hyde Park. I think you remember.
Oh yeah. You got nutmeg.
Allah. Everyone's is Allahu Akbar. My guy, you said after. Oh my days. Yeah, I'm getting. I'm currently getting. I genuinely, I'm extremely sorry.
Ooh.
I actually didn't. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna get it. Carry on. I'm gonna get it. I'm coming back.
All right. You get your cheese and mayo. You know what? Yeah, I got something to confess. I'm not gonna lie. For anyone that was watching the last episode and saw the pizza with the fish fingers, I ain't gonna lie. I had my little own experiment. Right? I think it's all right. I'll eat it again. So I got 2 pizzas, some fish fingers, put it into a sandwich. I even sent a picture to Faisal as well, so he might even have that. It was quite pleasant. I for real though, he's got loads of football shirts. So he got Arsenal, Nigeria, Algeria, Real Madrid, Morocco. Don't know what that yellow one is. Paris Saint-Germain. This guy loves his football shirts, doesn't he? Palestine. I got the Palestine one.
I got it. Sorry, everybody. I do sincerely apologize. I am back.
Is that Nigeria? Is that Nigeria kit? Nigeria kit behind you. The Nigeria kit.
Where?
The one right behind you. Nigeria.
This one here?
No, that's the one right behind you, the pattern.
Yeah, it is.
Nigeria. That's hard.
So Arsenal. Yeah, anyway. I'll go for it. Anyway, look what I've got here, brothers.
I was just telling them about that pic.
Which one?
The pizza with the fish fingers.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah. I think you have that picture.
Oh, the thing is, I need to.
Where's that picture with the I think you sent it to Faisal. I sent it to you and you sent it to Faisal. The pizza fish finger
one.
one.
Yeah, we actually did it. I sent it to him. Wait, hold on. I sent it to him on.
Yeah, he'll bring it up right now. Send it to him again. Yeah, he's got it.
He's got it. All right, perfect. All right, so look what I've got here. So I've got a block of cheese, as you guys can see here. Yeah.
Let me see. Straight cheese.
Yeah, it's a block of cheese. So it is British 30% mature cheese. All right, level 4. This one, I'll do the smell test for you, man. Smells spectacular. This was the problem. I asked my mother. I was like, Mum, I kind of need cheese and mayo. She was like, what are you doing? Are you trying to, like, I don't know, what are we doing upstairs with mayo? I was like, Mum, don't worry about it. And look, that's it. Anyway, so I was like to myself, cool. I was like to myself,
what's
cool,
that, mayo, yeah?
Yeah, but it's finished. So I've got another alternative. And these ones. My dad bought a bag, yeah. I don't know why he bought a bag, to be fair, just full of, like, these types of
Yeah, that's the mayo bag. Yeah. That's a nice one, that yellow one. The one you have.
Anyway,
right, that's nice.
And if you're wondering where I'm putting it on a plate. So what I do, yeah, usually when I'm people are just gonna look at me and laugh now, but here's what it is I open the mayo. Sorry, I need to bite it. I put it on here. Ah, this is gonna be so embarrassing. Oh my god, never done something like this before. Obviously, shout out my guy Sam's.
You're saying you eat this for fun, like you enjoy this though. It's not just a challenge. You eat this.
I'll be real with you. This is me on a Sunday night. On a Sunday night, I'm on this thing here, my brother. All right. Let me quickly check the comments just in case somebody's trying to. Okay, bismillah. Anyway,
at least make cheese pasta or something, man.
Alright, chill out, my brother. All right. Firstly, we say Bismillah and we do this.
Bismillah.
That's a big. Obviously, usually what I do is I'd cut it up, but right now we have no utensils that's going to be able for me to cut it up. So what I do is I dip it in, as you can see here. The mayo is on the plate. It's a bit white, so I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, the mayo is on the plate. Dip it in. Move it all together. Stop saying Grim 1975. Listen, it works, all right? All right, you can see it here? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah. Then you give it a little bite.
You're sick.
I'll be real with you, it bangs. And then you carry this on. The problem with this, yeah, sometimes I put it in a sandwich, yeah, and then I press it and it gets all melted. Oh, sensational. Cheese
toasty.
Yeah.
See, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, it's so nice. Honestly, wow. But yeah, anyway. I think that's my side of the bargain done. I have done it, haven't I?
No, respect, man. No, I didn't expect you to do that, but
listen, if you guys have any more challenges,
we appreciate you bringing that.
No, thank you so much. If you guys have any other challenges for me, do let me know. Honestly, anything, we shall do it.
It's looking like a challenge, bro. You're munching that.
Bro, I love it.
So you want an actual challenge, yeah?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay.
Let me challenge it.
What, food? Or anything?
Actually, no. Let's stay away from food right now.
Cool. Can we do like an art therapy challenge where like you bring like a
chill out.
While you're doing the episode, kind of just do a little art therapy and then show us your work.
Yeah, no problem. I'll do calligraphy piece.
Just like MH said, just a normal day on Freshly Grounded.
Current event. See, listen, we are
cheese and mayo.
We're on this cheese. Oh my god, you know what?
We're on this cheesy thing.
One thing that I have remembered, yeah. Oh, I don't think it's that bad. It's just unusual. No, it is nice. Problem is, it's very dry. All right, now the thing is, I'm gonna wash it down with coffee. No, give me some. I need water right now. I need water. But yeah, thank you so much, my brother. That's my guy, my brother Saminio. But yeah, Jazakallah khair. Look, I think that's it for this week's episode. Like I said, people, listen, this show is for you guys. This show is for the freshly grounded tribe. So do let us know. hello@freshlygrounded.com. What you would like us to talk about. Any interesting things during the week, do let us know. Me and Nadir are always here. We're always going to have our conversations. And like I said, it's from me to you guys. Jazakallah khairan. Thank you very much. May Allah bless you guys. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely week. From me, the cheese and mayo brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Cheesy guy, man. From me, assalamu alaikum. See you next week.